Hey guys, welcome to Red 50. Today we're going to be showing you how to use the paddle shifters on your S650 Mustang. As you can see, I've got a 2024 Mustang GT here that is equipped with the 10-speed transmission. And we're going to show you how to upshift your Mustang, how to downshift your Mustang, and a couple of the cool tricks you can do with the paddle shifters with your 2024 and up Mustang GTs. Now, I know a lot of people are afraid to use the paddle shifter because then they're going to damage something on your car, but that is not the case. Ford has put safety measures in place, so you really can't mess up or over rev your engine like you can in a manual transmission. So you got all these safety measures in place. Follow the tutorial step by step, learn some of the cool tricks I'm going to show you, and you'll be a master using paddle shifter in no time. And honestly, it will make your car a lot more fun to drive, because automatics are definitely not boring to drive. So if you got an automatic Mustang GT because you commute and all of that stuff, you can still have a lot of fun with the pedal shifter. So let's go inside the car and let's talk about the basics of the paddle shifter. So you've got the plus here, you've got minus here. This is to go up a gear. So you're going to go up a gear. Your RPMs are going to drop when you go up a gear. And this is to go down a gear. So you're going to go ahead and hit this, and you're going to go ahead and go down a gear. This is good for if you want to get in the power band. You hit this, you get in the right gear, right power band, and you can actually floor your car. Now we're also going to talk about this D and M, different driving modes you can select and how it impacts everything. And of course, if you need to be hitting the brakes while you're upshifting or downshifting, all of those are going to be very useful. And we're going to walk you step by step how to use it. And trust me, it is not a complicated process, but once you figure it out, it's going to make your driving experience so much more fun with the paddle shifters. You've got the paddle shifter extenders here, so this also helps a little bit because you can hit it over here and still shift. But if you have the stock one, this is what they look like. Now, one of the key things you have to keep in mind is going to be your red line. So you can see the red line is around 7,400 RPM if your car is stock. So you definitely want to shift before that. So if you're upshifting your car, you want to do it before 7,400. So you can rev out all the way to 7,000 if you wanted to. If you're downshifting, you want to make sure you're not on 5,000 or 6,000 RPM before you downshift, because that could cause over revving. But I'll tell you a safety feature that Ford has in place as well. Now, since you're just starting out, we want to play it safe. We don't want to over rev. We don't want to hit the rev limiter. So we're going to tell you how to shift it. So if you're going to be upshifting, I would probably shift it on 3,000 to 4,000 RPM. That's going to keep your car in a good power band, but still get you used to revving out your engine just a little bit. If you're downshifting, you want to do it around 2,000 to 3,000 RPM. So when it downshift, your RPMs are going to shoot up and you get to like 4,000 or 5,000 RPM. And the good thing about it is, like I said, Ford has put safety measures in it. So if you're upshifting the car and you forget to upshift, you hit 7,400 RPM, it's going to either auto shift for you or hit the rev limiter, cut out the power. So you won't over rev your engine. Same goes for downshifting. If you're at 5,000 or 6,000 and you're commanding a downshift from the paddle shifters, and if it's going to result in over revving your engine, it will deny you the shift completely. So you can't shift it. It will just blink and it will say you can't shift the gear, which is good so you don't over rev your engine. But yeah, let's go ahead and go out on the road, and we're going to talk about how to use it, show you some demonstrations as well. All right, so we're out on the road with the Mustang, and you can see the paddle shifters are activated because you see the gear 1, and I'm going to be upshifting, and pay attention to the RPM. So right now I'm in first gear, bumped it up to second, right around 3,000 RPM or so. Now we're in third gear, and as I kind of go up the speed, I will go to fourth. And you can see I'm still shifting right around 4,000 RPM, so nothing crazy. And that would be the sweet spot if you're just learning how to do it. This is how you want to do it. So now I'm in sixth gear, just really, upshifting the paddles at a reasonable RPM. So once you are going through it, you're just learning it, I would suggest, shifting around 3,000, maybe 4,000 RPM, get comfortable with it. And then, like I said, you can rev it up all the way to 7,000. Now I'm going to start downshifting. So we're in sixth gear right now, and downshifting will get you in the power band. So we downshifted to fifth. You can see the RPM shoot up with each downshift. We're going to downshift to fourth now, and you can see we're almost at 5,000 RPM, and we're going to gun it a little bit, enjoy the car, and upshift now to 5, 6, 7. I mean, the response on these paddle shifters is actually pretty good, all things considered. It's not going to be like a manual transmission, but it will really, let you enjoy the car. So right now we're in fourth, we're in fifth, we're going to downshift to fourth, and you can see now I'm in the power band. I can gun it a little bit, enjoy the car, really feel the Coyote top end, and this car really moves with these paddle shifters. It's insanely fun to drive with the paddle shifters. So we're going to do a few more demos so you can see how I'm doing it. And the best part about it is that right now I'm in drive right now, not a full manual mode, just drive on the transmission selector. And I'm enjoying the paddle shifter. I'm in 4th gear right now, you know, and I can upshift to 5th gear and bump it up to 6th gear. But let's say I'm done using paddle shifters, but I completely forgot I am in paddle shifter mode. So because the gear indicator is there, is telling me that it is, you know, manual mode. And as I'm slowing down, I should be downshifting, but I'm not doing it. Computer detects that, and it's gonna take over. Like you said, the gears went away, and now the computer is fully automatically shifting the car, so I don't have to worry about any of that. And the paddle shifters almost gives this Mustang two personalities. Like right now I'm in cruising, even though I'm in paddle shifter mode, I'm in 7th gear, just cruising, just having fun, maybe dealing with some heavy traffic. And then you downshift to 6, you downshift to 5th, and all of a sudden you're in power band. You're at downshift to 4, and this is the peak Coyote power band. You can gun on the car and really enjoy the car while it pulls, and then you know, once you're done having fun, put it back to 5, 6, 7, and then you're just cruising around. So in my opinion, like, it's not obviously manual transmission, but it really helps you, you know, give that control back to you. So you want to cruise, you can cruise around, you drop the gear, drop it to 5.4. It's a little bit cold out there, so I'm not dropping a 3rd gear and flooring it. It's not going to be pretty with the Mustang crowd. But right now we're in 4th gear, and I can just go ahead and just gun it, and it's really, really pulls and makes this car really fun to drive. Let's talk about drive modes, and let's talk about drive modes, how they're going to impact how these, you know, you've got the sport mode, you've got the track mode. The good thing is, in a way, it's still, while it's, even if you're in track mode, it's still gonna take over if you don't use the paddles for a long time. So even if you're in sport mode and track mode, you can still have your fun with the paddle shifters. You don't have to worry about being full manual mode, which will also show you. So once you've kind of mastered all these beginners technique, this is the mode, like the full manual mode is what you want to do. So if you go ahead and move the selector into, you know, M, which is the M for sport mode, like I'm gonna do right now, you can see on the driver indicator it's currently saying on M instead of drive. This is full manual mode. Like this is, it's not going to overtake, it's not going to automatically shift for you. Right now I'm in 4th gear. If I let it be like this for 10, 15, 20 minutes, it's gonna stay in that gear. And this to me is the mode you want to be in. Like you want to be in full manual mode and really enjoy the car. Once you've kind of mastered it, back road drivings, canyon drivings in full manual mode is just a game changer for your automatic 10-speed Mustang. But yeah guys, this is how you use the paddle shifters on your S650 Mustangs, and as you saw, it's very easy to use. But if you've never, you know, had a car with paddle shifters, it can be a little intimidating, where you don't know if, you know, the safety features are going to kick in, if you're going to over rev. But you know, I want to assure you guys that all the systems are in place. So if you try to over rev or you try to get in the gear where you shouldn't be, the computer's gonna deny you the shift. The computer's smarter than us, and it's always looking to protect the car. So all these safety features are in place. So even if you just want to kind of rev it out and have fun, you can still do that. But I think if you do 3,000-4,000 RPM upshifting and downshifting around the same time, you'll really get a hang of the car. You'll really understand what it's trying to do with each shift, and honestly, it makes it a lot more fun. Once you've mastered it, go in full manual mode. Like I was debating getting a stick shift for my S550 Mustang, but you know, the 10-speed in these S650 Mustang is really, really good, especially with the pedal shifter. It's not gonna replace manual transmission. I just want to be clear on that. But just having full control with the pedal shifters really makes you enjoy the Mustang GT a lot more. So this is how you use the paddle shifters on your S650 Mustang. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Comment below if you have any questions on how to use the paddle shifters, and of course subscribe to Red 50 for more videos.